Hello, my name is Diza, and I will be your host for today. And today I'll be talking about nonchalance and how it's ruining our society.
Hi. So, what is nonchalance? Basically, we've all seen a nonchalant person. I swear, in this society, we've all seen one. But basically, it's a relaxed person, like unconcerned. They're just like, if you tell them something like that just happened, that's so like tragic. They're just like, oh, I ain't gonna lie to him. That's tough. What brings me to my next point is the epidemic it's creating because somebody would be like, he's so cool and mysterious. I want to be like that. And then they'll start acting like that, and then they just become a big poser. Why do you want to not care? Like, why do you just want to be like dark and mysterious? I swear, I'll see people walking in the hallways, and it could be like some people I know too, and I'll try and go in for like a smile and wave, and they'll just have their headphones and be like, that is not the person I knew. That you are not. I literally know you behind closed doors, and bro, we literally danced to Nicki Minaj on the low. This brings me to my next point. These nonchalant people are literally the fun police because somebody could be celebrating something. You know, they could just be having fun, being themselves, having whimsical fun. And one of these nonchalant people will be like, are you okay? You need to calm down. Like, bro, like, chill out. No, I'm having fun. You know, low key, I feel like nonchalant people aren't real. Like, I feel like everybody is nonchalant, but they just try and put on an act. Like, I know after like keeping your head down all day, you go home and you're like listening to like TikTok audios, imagining yourself in an edit and dancing. Yeah, I know you are. I know that you're genuinely like such a fun person, but you just don't want to let your sunshine through. We all have sunshine. Come on, guys. Let it shine, please. They'll be like, oh, I don't want to play dodgeball. Like, that's so, like, ugh. I want to play. Better come help me get this dub. Because I'm playing this guy right here. And then this brings me to aura loss. Don't know if you can be started about aura because that's a completely different thing. But if you know, you know. So people will make the most humanly mistake. Like, say they, like, trip on a rock or something. And they'll be like, ouch. Oh, no. I'm losing aura. That just lost so much aura. Oh, I see your aura. It's it's green and there's flies around it and it stinks. There could be a reasoning behind this. Maybe, okay, I will give it. Sometimes people can be nonchalant, whether it's from a really bad heartbreak or you know, like family issues, like trauma, like stuff that they've genuinely been through. For example, when somebody gets like cheated on in a breakup or they just get treated like absolute dog, um that'll change a person. Like I can see that, you know? But people will turn nonchalant because then they'll be like, she treated me like that and I was a nice guy? Alright, you know what? No more Mr. Nice Guy. They also think, oh well, girls don't like it when I'm nice. So I'm gonna be nonchalant and mysterious. You know what that reminds me of? You know when middle schoolers would go through like their very like first like heartbreak after like they broke up with somebody after like 2 days, and then they'd start posting like themselves to Juice World songs, like really depressed Juice World songs with like Bart Simpson edits and like really like corny like heartbreak edits. They'd literally post on their story. They'd be like, "Don't talk to me right now. I'm going through a lot." Like that's literally what it reminds me of. Like an adult version of that. From a girl's perspective, I think nonchalant people are weird. I don't like nonchalant guys. I think nonchalant guys are boring. So I'd be like, do you wanna get in my car and drive around? No, I'm okay. Like where's the fun in that? They'll just become so boring. Even dates are like boring. Honestly, chivalry is low-key dead. Cause what do you mean? We're going on a date and we're just sitting in your car. We could at least go like stargazing or something. I don't know. Dog, let's bake a cake. Let's turn on Pokemon Go and let's see who can catch the most Pokemon. let's blow some bubbles. I don't know. See who can pop the most. Let's do something actually fun. But as much as being nonchalant sucks, though, there are some positive effects. I will give them that. Such as if somebody does something really mean to you, you're just like, that's tough. Like, I kind of like that type of mentality. But there are some negative effects, like it hurting other people, because somebody could be going through something so tough in their life, and they want somebody to reach out to, so they'll try and reach out to them, and they'll just be like, nah, gang, I ain't gonna lie, that's tough, like, that's buns, like, it's not a good form of nonchalance, that it could hurt somebody when all they wanted to do was reach out for help. But this is how it's ruining our society. Imagine if everybody acted like that, if everybody was just like, oh, like, that's tough, like, if everybody became nonchalant, then it's like, okay, the whole world is basically a bunch of zombies who don't want to be themselves. The world would literally be zombies, like, where you're just boring. That's all I could say about nonchalance. In my personal opinion, it's boring and it's terrible. It's embarrassing. I don't like it. I just don't find any good in it. But this can bring me to my next point on how nonchalance can ruin our future. It can, because I feel like trends are, my headset's falling off, sorry. I feel like trends are so big in our society nowadays, like Stanley Cups, somewhere back there, sorry, but someone would be like, oh, like, everybody has a Stanley Cup, I want to get one, or like, Lululemon, even though it's like 118 for the defined jacket, I want one. I've hopped on a couple trends before, if you couldn't tell, but, trends are really big and popular, and so I feel like it can also switch to personalities, because saying how there's like slang terms out there that a lot of people use, like twin, gangy, like, I don't know, like a lot of those, right? So that can be personality wise too. Like, oh, a lot of people want to look like this, a lot of people want to do this, a lot of people want to say these things, but a lot of people want to be nonchalant as well. And so it can ruin our future a lot, I say, because if people keep going like this, like I said earlier, everybody will become a bunch of zombies, or like, God forbid, but what if something bad is happening to you and you're telling, and your doctor's like breaking news to you, and he's just like, nah, gang, I ain't gonna lie, twin, you got like stage 4, but you got it, gang. Where's the app, like, where's the sympathy, sorry, um, bro, what? Anyways, my headset yet again, um, thank you guys so much for listening, um, but please take my advice if you can. I think it can really help our society now, especially with all the things going on in the world. People need other people to lean on and talk to. So, yeah, peace out, gang.